Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever, wherever you are watching this. My name is Marcus Octavius, and welcome to part two of my return to YouTube, to the playlist, to doing something that I love and doing something that I hope all of you enjoy. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you for all my subscribers. I want more. Please tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your animals. I don't care. The more subscribes I get, the better off I'm going to be, and the better off things are going to be for everybody because I like what I do, I enjoy what I do, and I want to do more of it. Um, as I explained in my previous video that dropped yesterday, April the 30th. Unfortunately, I was in the middle of putting together several lists, one of which dropped yesterday, April the 30th, which had to do with Black History Month. By the way, if you have not viewed it, it is available on YouTube right now. The playlist, Black History Month. If you don't know where the link is, please message me. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. I'll send it to you. Or just go to my page, youtube.com/slash Marcus Octavius, and it should be right there. Big letters, capital, the whole nine yards. Um, but in the process late last year, I unfortunately ran into a problem that so many of us are familiar with. My computer quit on me. And while I did have a phone that was working and functional and far better than what I had had in the past few years, the tediousness of putting the playlist together was not really conducive to, how should we say, cell phone operation. I'm a very patient man, but I'm not that patient, y'all. So I made an announcement on my Facebook page a while back saying that it was going to be on an indefinite hiatus till I got a new machine. And I have a new machine, have a new microphone, have a new camera as well. So all is well. It seems to be working pretty well. It's a big, sturdy looking machine. I might take a picture of it and post it on Facebook one of these days. Um, but again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. It was a hassle. I'll be honest. Not knowing what to do on my Saturday nights other than listen to music that I can't share with you was at one point fun, but became a frustration because I really do enjoy the idea of sharing music that I discover. Maybe I should have been a VJ in another life. I know I was a musician, still am a musician. Getting to that in a minute. It was rather frustrating for me, y'all. So I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Um, One of the things I had a chance to think about in my absence from YouTube, from doing the list, is how I approach things. And last year, while a lot of you enjoyed it, it was a very shotgunny kind of affair. It was very much, oh, this sounds great. Let's just throw it in there. This sounds great. Let's just throw it in there. What I've decided to do is sort of ration that out and actually put a method to the madness. It's something that I think everybody will enjoy. Now, the first through the third or fourth Saturdays of each month, depending on how many weekends are in there, is standard issue, regular playlist type stuff. A mix of goth rock, synthwave, mainstream music, Afro punk, singer songwriter stuff, things of that nature. A veritable mixed bag of new artists, new songs from old artists, um, old songs from new artists. I'm not against the cover or two. I think one of the last playlists I had was a Killer's cover of Electric Blue, which came out in the 80s. So there's that. The last weekend of the month is something special I'd like to do, which is called Saturday Night, Sunday Morning. And I'm getting the title from an old Phil Collins song. Don't judge me. Don't do it. Don't. Don't. If you watch reality TV, don't. Uh. The theory behind Saturday Night Sunday Morning is a sort of two-part playlist, 20 songs each, 20 videos each, if you will. And the Saturday night one is going to be mostly dance music, electronic dance music, electronic body movement, industrial, trance, techno, euro dance, things of that nature. 20 songs. There will probably be a featured artist of some sort in there. So there's 5 songs by them, 4 or 5 songs, depending on how I feel. And as we all know, when we go to the club on Saturday night, we dance, we get wore out, we drink this, that, and the other. We wake up in the Sunday morning, and the last thing we want to do is people at all. So the Sunday morning portion, which will drop Sunday mornings between 10 and perhaps 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm trying to work out a definitive time to do that because even I don't get up very early on Sundays myself. It's going to be a little bit gentler. It's going to be, again, 20 songs, featured artists, 20 videos. It's going to have a mix of shoegaze, dream pop, ambient, lo-fi, vaporware, R&B, jazz, and soul. Very low-key type stuff, sort of tranquility type stuff. Nothing to, make any headache worse. If anything, it's gentle music to, just to chill out by if that's what you want. Good music to study by. That's something that I hear a lot of. So that's sort of the idea. So keep that in mind. The last weekend of each month will be Saturday night, Sunday morning playlist version, um, dance music Saturday night, and low key stuff on Sunday morning, maybe afternoon. Another thing I've been meaning to get to, and this is something that's very much related to ongoing events right now. Obviously, we are not clearly out of COVID. I read a report the other day that 52% of all Americans have gotten the vaccine in some way, shape, or form. That's good. Hopefully, by the summer, we can get that to 75, 80. It's all looking on track. Finally, thank goodness. But one particular industry that has suffered is small businesses and music venues. A lot of the artists I play on these playlists are small venue artists. They're not necessarily mainstream artists. These are artists who don't, pack in stadiums or, do the big arena shows. They're artists who are out here on the road trying to make a living. And it's very hard. I read a report sometime last year that almost every moderately sized city has had one to two small music venues shut down, and that hurts the industry. It hurts us as artists. It hurts those of us who appreciate the work that us as artists do, and it really hurts the economy because if there's no money coming in, then there's no money going to the artist, and then it becomes much more of a struggle. Hashtag save our stages, and the link is going to be right down here, is something that I want all of you to look at, take a look at. I looked at the list of artists that have signed off on legislature because this went before Congress, I believe. There was a bill that I think it was signed. Don't quote me on that. A bill, a Save Our Stages bill, to funnel billions, I believe, into small music venues. This is a real thing, y'all. We got to have these stages. Not everybody can do big arena shows. That doesn't mean they don't have talent, and that doesn't mean they don't deserve to be seen or heard. Hashtag save our stages. There's a website right down here. I encourage all of you to look at it, look it over. If you want to contribute, that's fine. I am encouraging everybody to take this hashtag. This is something we desperately need. Hashtag save our stages. On to other things. World Golf Day is May 22nd. Expect a special playlist out of me for that, which will be geared a little bit more towards, it'll be a mix of the classic lists. So look for some goth rock, maybe some upbeat alternative, foot stomping type music, along with some EBM, EDM, industrial, things of that nature. So May 22nd, a special edition of the playlist, World Golf Day. I know that Twitch is going to have a legion of DJs spinning. There are some who are probably going to be independent. Don't forget to play my list, y'all. But the list will drop May 22nd, World Golf Day. Please keep an eye out for that. And the first edition of the playlist presents Saturday night, Sunday morning will be May 29th and 30th. I believe that is Memorial Day. So please keep that in mind. May 29th and 30th, Memorial Day weekend. The first edition of the playlist presents Saturday night, Sunday morning. So keep an eye on that. As always, please like, share, subscribe. Links are down below: Facebook, Twitter, Save Our Stages, website, amongst others, and my email. I'm Marcus Octavius. It's glad to be back, and enjoy the list.